Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you would have found all the answers for the questions I asked in the previous video. But anyway, I'll just solve now. You can cross check, okay, whether you got the answers correctly. Now let's begin. The dimension for momentum. First you need to know what is the formula of momentum. Momentum is represented by the letter P. So P is equal to the product of mass and velocity. Mass into velocity. So mass is represented by capital M. And velocity, what is the unit of velocity? Unit of velocity is meter per second. You can represent it like ms minus 1. So it becomes, so if you see how to represent meter, meter is a unit of length L, okay, and second inverse, so it is unit of time, so time minus 1, so it becomes ml t minus 1. This is for mass and this is for velocity lt minus 1. I hope you understood. So for momentum, what is the dimensional formula? ml t minus 1. Next, let's go to calorie. Calorie, if you see, okay, I have to say one thing very important over here. For calorie is a unit of heat, right? For calorie, generally for the units of heat, energy, work done, torque, okay, so this is basically a unit of heat, right? So for all these things, the dimension is same. It is m L square T minus 2. Remember, this is very important. Remember, please just remember this, as it is for calorie or any other form of heat or any form of energy, for kinetic energy, potential energy, and whatever energy exists, the dimension is m L square T minus 2. Even for work done, torque, it is the same dimension. Let's go to latent heat capacity. So you need to know the formula. The formula is heat by mass. So we know the dimension of heat, m L square T minus 2. What is the dimension of mass? M. We are going to cancel them and the dimension formula is going to become L square T minus 2. This is the dimension of latent heat capacity. Let's go to force. What is the formula for force? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. The dimension of mass is going to be m. For acceleration, what is the units? It is m s minus 2. So it is going to become L T minus 2, right? Meter, so length. Second inverse, so time inverse, right? So it is m L T minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of force. Let's go to density. The formula for density is mass by volume. Mass by volume, okay, m by L cube, right? Length cube, that is volume. So you can also write this as ml minus 3. So if you see power, what is the formula for power? Power is energy by time. Energy we know, we saw earlier, m L square T minus 2. For time you just write T. Now here, don't make a common mistake everyone is making. Okay, please look carefully and understand this. When this T is going up, it is going to become negative. Okay, don't put positive. So m L square T minus 3. It is not T minus 1, not at all. When this T is at the bottom, it is positive, but when it goes to the top, it is going to become negative. So T minus 2 plus T minus 1 is what? It is T minus 3. Okay, note this. Pressure. What is the formula for pressure? It is force by area. For force, what is the formula? Mass into acceleration. LT minus 2 is for acceleration, by area is L square. Now if you are going to cancel, this L is positive here, but when it goes to the top, it is going to become negative. So it is m L minus 1 T minus 2, right? This L is positive down. When it goes above, it's going to become negative. Now energy, this is potential energy. Any form of energy is ml square T minus 2. That is the dimension. Easy, right? Then if you see universal gravitational constant, but before that, let's do the 10th one. It's very simple. Acceleration due to gravity. So it is the same, it has the same dimension as normal acceleration, which is, the unit is basically m by s square, meter per second square. So it is L T minus 2, right? That's it. Like normal acceleration, the same dimension. Now here if you see universal gravitational constant, there is a formula. F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. You can also write this as G m square by r square. Now here we have to find G, right? So G is equal to, take this r that side, F into r square by m square. M comes down right here. Okay, now For G, how do you find what is the dimension of force? Mass into m into acceleration, we know, right? Acceleration LT minus 2. So we got for force. Now r square, r is the radius, so it is representing length, so length square by meter square, right? Sorry, it is mass, it is mass, so it is mass square. Now what happens? mm gets cancelled, it becomes m minus 1 L cube T minus 2. Just remember this, okay? Just remember this formula so that you can solve easily. F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. So finally the dimension is going to become m minus 1 L3 L power 3 T power minus 2. If you like the video, do give a thumbs up to the video, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.